Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. In 10 days, around this time, I'll be driving to the Toronto airport to fly to Delhi, to Mumbai, to Delhi, to Kathmandu. Our yatra starts on June 18th. My parents have attempted the Kailash Yatra twice. The first time there was a small group and they were able to walk around the lake and touch the mountain. The second time, while they had planned to do this, the Chinese government told them they have to leave that area immediately. And so they missed that opportunity. This is why I keep emphasizing to be able to come for this yatra is once in a lifetime. We just never know what geopolitical activities will happen. So knowing this, my mother's experience, what she is planning to do is to make 60 laddus for our yatra. So naturally, some are going to be for Puja Swami Tejomayananda. I will be with him on Father's Day. Then there's 2 guides, myself and Sumanji, and 54 yatris. And when she told me she was going to do this, and it wasn't a ask, it was more of a tell, I couldn't help but appreciate her sense of oneness with this community, with this yatra. 2 mornings ago, yesterday morning, and today morning, I've been asking you to reflect on, what do I want from you? And my answer is for you to give your effort, your time, and your resources. Why? Because I'm greedy. Because you can give me these things. When we give our effort, our time, and our resources, we are giving up the sense of mama. That is myness. It's my effort and my time and my resources. And when you do give these, what do you give up then? Aham. I-ness. It is through giving that we grow. And I gave you the example of this is our yatra. I gave you the example of my mother feeling this. I'm reading to you a message from a seeker in our community from Cleveland, Saloni. She had written, after all, it's his hand in my pocket giving his wealth away. Ever grateful for such opportunities of seva towards all elements and being. I had asked her to donate to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, and this is the feeling that comes. No resistance, no calculation, but rather, it's his money. He's giving it away. That is a beautiful sense of giving up, mama, and aham, just like Prince Arjuna has, Sri Sanjay has. Gita is an acronym. What is this acronym? Gratitude is the attitude. That works? Gita is an acronym. Gratitude is the attitude. And this is a fact because the end of Bhagavad Gita, it is Sri Krishna who's emphasizing how much care goes into the culture of Bhagavad Gita. the taught, the teaching, the teacher, what has been consistent in every verse on this culture of care is the dominance of grace. Prince Arjuna is feeling moksha on account of the grace of Sri Krishna. Sanjaya is feeling moksha on account of the grace of Rishi Vyasa. But the origin of grace naturally is God, which is why Sanjaya uses Yogeshwara to describe Sri Krishna. Prince Arjuna sometimes describes Sri Krishna as his cousin, as his guide. But Sanjaya, who can see so clearly, he has this vision. Sri Krishna is not the creator, he is consciousness. He is the Ishvara, the master of yoga. Yoga has so many meanings like integration, like being united. I'm coming back to Gita is the gratitude, Gita is the attitude. Saying it again. Gratitude is the attitude. Shri Krishna is clear about this. So is Prince Arjuna. So is Sanjaya. And these narrations from Prince Arjuna and from Sanjaya are to create assurance in us that the Bhagavad Gita works. I don't think anyone who's hearing these words felt like Prince Arjuna felt in chapter 2. I hope and pray that we all feel what Prince Arjuna is feeling in chapter 18. This works. There's an assurance that's being given. Sharing one more time about the symbolism of the relationship between Sri Krishna and Prince Arjuna that Pujya Swami Tejamananda had shared with us. Sri Krishna is an icon of vision and or peace. Prince Arjuna is the icon of lifestyle and or prosperity. When Sri Krishna is present without Prince Arjuna, there is meaning but no success. When there is Prince Arjuna without Sri Krishna, there is success without meaning. I think for a lot of us, there is Prince Arjuna without Sri Krishna. We have success, but what's the point of that success? Prince Arjuna lost this meaning, but then he found this meaning. And so now Prince Arjuna's experiences of this being meaningful and successful. He knows what he is, so now he knows what to do. I have constantly used these terms to describe our community. We focus first on being meaningful, and naturally what comes with this is being successful. Gratitude is the attitude, the culture of care, the grace in our lives, the meaning in our lives. Sri Krishna, Rishi Vyasa doesn't stop. We continue into verse 75. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya samvadam imam adbhutam keshavarjana yo punyam krishyami cha muhurmuhuhu. Joy. Rishi Vyasa keeps zooming out now. From Prince Arjuna to Sri Krishna to Sanjaya. Now who is Sanjaya speaking to? Share with me in the chat. He is speaking to Dhritarashtra. That's right. He is speaking to the king, to the decision maker surrounding this war. Rajan, Dhritarashtra, samsmritya, remember. And he says it again, remember. Remember what the Bhagavad Gita is. You thought Prince Arjuna was ordinary. You thought Sri Krishna was ordinary, but they are not. If you remember this, your decision making will be so different. Now, adding some details that some may not know about. Sanjaya, what he is sharing with Dhritarashtra is in a mediate form. There is a medium that is being employed. Sri Krishna and Prince Arjuna are in Kurukshetra. Sanjaya and Dhritarashtra are in Hastinapura. There is a delay of space. Also, Sri Krishna and Prince Arjuna, their dialogue is going on, but Sanjaya shares this with Dhritarashtra 10 days later. This Bhagavad Gita, this Mahabharata, happened within 18 days. Only after Acharya Bhishma was injured did Sanjaya share this with Dhritarashtra. To me, these details are super fascinating. For you, these details may be super confusing. Then why do I bring it up? To show you that this delay in space and time is irrelevant. The Bhagavad Gita is Shashwata. It is ancient yet ever applicable. It worked for Prince Arjuna, who is immediate. It worked for Sanjaya, who is mediate. Why wouldn't it work for us? This will work if you want it to work. Samvadam, this imam samvadam, this dialogue is, again the word that is used, adbhuta. I think we should start incorporating this word into our daily language. Adbhuta. Okay? That's your ray, your reflection adventure of the years. Start using the word adbhuta more. I'm reading to you what Pujya Swami Chinmayananda has written about this dialogue. One rejoices when one comes to recognize a definite purpose in the otherwise purposeless pilgrimage of humans from the womb to the tomb called life. The study of the Gita gives not only a purpose to our everyday existence, but also a positive message of hope and cheer to the world. The Gita picks us up from the bylanes of life and enthrones us as the sovereign power that rules and commands and orders our own life within. How many of you feel this through the Bhagavad Gita? You've become more empowered. People's hands are going like this. Yeah, sure. If you're asking us, why not? I can't contain myself. You can barely move yourself to feel this empowerment. Another word we've used is confidence. Punya. It is only on account of rightness, the grace that comes from rightness, that one gets to experience this dialogue of Keshava and Arjuna. Keshava is another name for Sri Krishna. This dialogue is so systematic. 4 of the critical verses we've come across. In chapter 2, verse 7, Prince Arjuna is sharing, save me. In chapter 2, verse 11, Sri Krishna shares, iti. This is what you are. Your nature is vastness. Then we jump over to chapter 18. In chapter 18, verse 66, Sri Krishna shares, Neti. This is not what you are. How beautifully the commencement and completion are put together. This is what you are. Surrender what you're not. And then in chapter 18, verse 73, Prince Arjuna first wanted to be saved. Now he's become the savior. He is going to save society. See, we have a program called Safety of Society. We're trying to be like Prince Arjuna, which is to save society. This dialogue, to understand this dialogue, is only on account of your rightness, your punya. Krishyami, Sanjay is rejoicing, muhur muhuhu, by remembering, by sharing. Again and again, he's rejoicing again and again. One more insight from Pujya Swami Chinmayananda. Indirectly, Vyasa is prescribing the method of study of the Gita, it being a handbook of instructions on the art of living. It has to be read again and again, repeatedly reflected upon, and continuously remembered until the inner human in us is completely re-educated in the way of life that the Gita charts out for humans. Repeat until desired result. Repeat until realization. From inspiration to application, your application was for you to reflect on what I want. What I want is for you to give your effort. A way to do this is the 5 earlies. Now, if you zoom into this more, what I want you to do is to follow Sanatana Dharma. Next, what do I want? I want you to give your time. I want you to be proud, efficient ambassadors of meaningful mornings, of this community, of Sanatana Dharma. Proud means this comes from you naturally. Efficient means, but you're doing this in a methodical way, not just in an emotional way. I forwarded it in WhatsApp. You're proud and efficient. Isn't Meaningful Mornings proud and efficient? So zooming into this, you follow Sanatana Dharma, you facilitate Sanatana Dharma. That's giving your time. Your application now is going to be, what do I want from you? Give your effort, give your time, give your resources. I will explain the insight revolving around this tomorrow. Shanti, 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 be joy.